Hi founder fans, Jason here, and today's founder is Samuel Provoost, the first chaplain of the United States Senate. Now Samuel Provoost was from a moderately wealthy New York family just before the Revolutionary War broke out, and he was fortunate enough to be able to study at King's College. He then goes over to Europe to further his education, where he goes to London, spends a little bit of time in the Netherlands, then pops back over to London, and he is ordained as a deacon. He ends up coming back to the United States when the war was going on, and though he does support the rebels, he moves back to New York City and is pretty quiet about it because New York was occupied by the British for so much time. Now, he ends up, along with a gentleman named Benjamin Moore, becoming an assistant rector of Trinity Church in Manhattan. And Trinity Church is one of the more famous churches of the American Revolution. He had a really important role in leading the ceremonies and being a spiritual leader at the time. Now, once the opportunity arose to become the actual rector as opposed to assistant rector, well, that job was given to Benjamin Moore because Benjamin Moore was an outspoken loyalist, and well, the British didn't so much trust Provoost because of some of his questionable loyalties. That being said, once George Washington and Governor George Clinton triumphantly returned to New York City and the British evacuate, well, a change is made. Benjamin Moore is demoted back down to assistant rector, and Samuel Provoost is promoted to rector, and he spends the next 15 years of his life in this position. One of the spiritual leaders during the rebuilding of New York City after the Revolutionary War. This is the position he's in when in 1789 the United States Senate meets for the first time under the Constitution. And, well, one of the first things the Senate decided to do was get a chaplain to, as I said again, be the spiritual leader of the United States Senate. And the man they chose for that particular job was Samuel Provoost, who spent 1 year as not just the Senate spiritual leader, but essentially the spiritual leader of the entire United States for the first year of its existence. Samuel Provoost, a name we don't hear about too much today, but a really important American founder nonetheless. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor and hit like so we can get more people to find out about the channel, learn the revolution along with us. And if you want to support the channel, check out the Patreon page through the link below. I offer a whole bunch of extra stuff over there for those kind enough to support the channel. I will be back with another founder for you tomorrow.